Easy. Oh, my, I didn't even have my micro. Oh my god. There we go. Not even my microphone was enabled. Okay.
That could have been
Alright.
embarrassing.
Shh. Yes. Okay. Yes, I know. Shush. I better keep the sound down when I go into the thing. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's correct. Good, 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 good. Very good. Okay. Yes, hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're here. It is SRL Asia Pacific APAC. It is round number 5 of this championship. First 2 rounds went to New Zealand Ryan. Third round went to Warden in a pretty hectic first 10 laps. And then last Friday night, it was the Jared who took the victory. What is going to happen here tonight at the Spanish Grand Prix? It's a crazy track and it should be very interesting, no doubts. Owens1503 as he is back. Hello, Owens.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me back. Yeah, pretty keen for tonight. Should be a good race. Every time I seem to miss one, carnage seems to happen. So hopefully it's the other way around tonight.
No doubt about it. And real quickly, I'm just going to give what the points are at the moment, actually. Ryan leads the championship over his teammate Warden by 16 points. DRC Jared after that wins up to third, 22 points behind. And Alan Hugo is in fourth, 29 points behind, even after missing round 2 and 3. That's from obviously getting to second places. And then that laggy person. So things could be setting up here in the championship, no doubt. And yeah. Alan Hugo also. Let's have a look at the tyres. And at the moment, everyone is out there on the supers.
Yeah, I think the delta between the two tyres is probably just a little bit too much. So, and coupled with everyone probably just looking to set a decent banker lap and thrash some soft tyres maybe a bit later on.
Notice that with China, you'll see everybody. If you look at their ERS, everybody will be on. Most of them will be on 0 ERS. And as I say, but watch out, I'd say, for Mr. Alan Hugo, because last week in Baku, I'm going to actually stay on board with him. He came out of nowhere and just got poles straight away. But some business real quickly. But Pres PC, I forgot to mention, is actually President Cosby. I did not realise that last week. New reserve driver TPR Edge. He's driven in other leagues with these guys. And also, where is he? In the McLaren, Rain HC is back here in SRL. And I think that's a matter of business so far, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Alan Hugo's actually on 0 ERS, so maybe he's watched the stream back and said, no, I'm not going to go and straight out and do a fast lap. But Owens, who do you think might take pole here?
I mean, you can't deny Alan Hugo's probably the favourite given his recent qualifying form.
Well, it depends on what strategy. It depends.
Right.
Yeah, it depends what strategy they're all doing. What's the you think the strategy is?
Look, I'd qualify in the second compound of tyres, and that way you open yourself up to a whole bunch of different strategies in the race. Otherwise, if you start on supers, you're pretty much going to have to make 2 stops, which is an extra 25 seconds roughly at this track. Especially as well, tyre wear is extremely high at this track as well.
It definitely is, as we see Lakey Person go to the top with a 23.351. So Lakey on top at the moment. That's just yellow flags galore. That's probably just guys through.
Lots of people invalidating their times.
P1 Ryan with a 1 minute 17.994. And yes, invalidated lap times. That will be a thing to watch. No doubt. We both definitely know about that.
Don't know what you're talking about.
And as it's just oh no, it's just Chimchar with a 26. I don't know if that will be a great lap time for Chimchar, but we'll watch right here. The McLaren, he is back here in SRL. I can't tell you what Ray's best result was in SRL, but he has had some good performances, and it's good to see him.
I believe he got a couple of podiums last season.
Yes. We won't remember. We're all teammates last season. We don't remember much about last season.
I don't know what happened to be on 17th place.
Goes P2. Yes.
I believe there's been a bit of an incident.
Oh, has there? Please explain.
I believe Edge has either damaged or caused Warden to invalidate his first lap.
Oh dear.
I can't tell which one it is.
That's an awkward one to start your first race in SRL as a reserve driver. Very awkward. As Roscoe must have invalidated his lap time because he's coming to the pit. Exodona, it says he's on the softs, but on the left side of the screen it says he's on the super softs. So, lovely. Let's see what he can do here. Exodona, he will cross the line, and it's another validated lap time. So we're going to see a lot of that here tonight.
Worth noting, the recently knighted Steve Bingham is also out there on the soft tyres at the minute.
There we go. There we go. I just had to reset it. Yes, so ECR Ricardo, Steve Bingham, Conrad Strait, and Exodona on the soft tyre. So that may be a sign, I was going to say it may be a sign that we aren't seeing any wet weather to start this race, because I'd say everyone would have been on the supers. Most likely. I see Jared. Again, see Jared, of course, won in Baku in an amazing race with Alan Hugo. Absolutely incredible, and oh dear, that's a bit... TPR Edge getting in the way there of Jared. He won't like that, even though I don't think this is Jared's fastest lap. He definitely will. Is there a bit of... It might have been lag. No, I thought there was a little bit of contact. This is... We're seeing 3 cars here. It's one of the... Oh, Steve... No! Steve Bingham's around! Conrad Strait. Oh, dear. Oh,
and he's got damage. Quite a lot.
Damage. There's still 10 minutes to go in the session, so that's okay. And look at this. The 2 pink boys near each other. We've got TPR Edge and Exodona retired from the session.
That must be the yellow flags in Sector 1.
Yeah, I can't tell where he's done it at all. So, yeah. Because he was still out there, so he must have made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, Jared did a 120.4, still a validated lap, but wow. So let's have a look at the order at the moment. Ryan is on top. That's Exodona. Alan Hugo, who is out on an out lap. So I might watch Alan Hugo a little bit, see if he does maybe go for a fast lap. Is that Matt, Chimchar, Juice Mars, Press BC, Neon Tridome, HO, and Master Berserk. But that order will no doubt change. Jared is on a better lap, so that incident with him and Edge definitely did cost him. Now, will actually stay on. Actually, Steve Bingham actually did stay out, so maybe he only got a small amount of damage. And there's yellow flags. I don't think it's anything serious. Watch Charity. It was 1.9 seconds up on his lap here. Very nice for DRC Jared. Let's see where he can go throughout the field. And Jared cross the line and goes P1. And a 5-place grid penalty for Neon Trinome. And Rain's actually around. Oh dear. I wonder what's happened there. Has Rain's just come out of the pits, so Neon must have went past, there must have been contact. That's a weird one. And Neon is pulling over. Okay, well there's many cars out on track at the moment.
Neon's got a fair bit of front wing damage.
That's a weird one.
Maybe Brain came out of the pits and just came onto the racing line.
Something like that, yeah. Warden, by the way, went P3. Forgot to mention that.
Yeah, Ryan didn't improve. He did his lap on a new set of super softs, so I'm not sure whether he's going to try and do maybe a super softs to, I think medium is the hardest compound they brought this year. Maybe he feels the cars.
Well, we'll find. I think it's
normally
the mediums.
It's the hard tire,
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You can check that up if you got. But I think it is the mediums. Folks, this is what SHO with a 17.2 on the softs.
Yeah.
So there you go. And look at his CRS. I don't think he's used a lot of his CRS in that lap, maybe. So
about 40%. That's about what you'd expect.
You think so? Okay.
Around here.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of technical braking and whatnot in the third sector.
Yeah.
Probably what you'd expect.
As well, just on board there with is that Matt laggy person out there on the lap as well. There's more yellow flags.
That's just HO letting people past.
If we see this many yellow flags here, this could be a chaotic race. I mean, this is the most people we've had so far in a lobby for this season, so that's really good, and that makes things spicy for next weekend.
Roscoe improves to a 19.7.
Roscoe goes last. Yeah, P13. And Jared, I think, just in out of the way. And Juice Mars has a tyre penalty with his contact with his that bad.
I'm not sure about that because I've just been on board with him and there's no cars that he's hit and he's probably got 15 car lengths between him and the car in front and the car behind. So I'm not sure about that one. No, you see Matt's in the pits.
Well, no, he was just coming into the pits.
Yeah, but
that's the feed.
Sorry, Juice Mars was nowhere near him.
Huh. Well, this is very interesting. And as we can see, Lucille Ryan has gone softs. So, unless he changes and it's just messing with us. Warden is out there on the supers. He's got 5 minutes. He won't have enough time to do another lap, I don't think. As Master Berserk has retired from the session. Oh boy. It's just not been... Yes?
I believe it was Ryan who was actually blocked by Edge, according to the chat.
Okay. So...
On both runs, he was blocked.
Oh, that's going to be a talking point in the chat. But, yeah, so Warden's out there on the supers. I want to see what ERS he goes here. Let's press BC, just letting through. Roscoe is out there on the soft. So, where... Warden, but on 0 ERS. 0 ERS, so... I don't know. Don't know about Warden. He might come into the pits on this lap, who knows.
There's enough time.
Yeah. Especially this game now. No, now with this game, it's so much easier to come into the pits, change your tyres, and get out. Whereas in the previous game, there was about a 20 or so second delay, which can absolutely hurt you. So we're seeing a lot of
Bahrain.
guys. We see a lot of guys coming into pits, and Warden's just Warden.
Yeah,
Oh,
invalidated lap, I would assume.
he almost lost it there. He was almost in the wall, and I forgot to mention, just say real quickly, must have stuck out. He might have just done that deliberately, I don't know. Or he's had a moment, I have no idea what's happened. But,
I
yeah,
think
just
he
not
could
good
be
for
just
Master
getting
Berserk.
familiar.
Yes. Could be. Because it just has not been good for... Oh! Morden's just hit the wall! I just missed that completely. He's hit the pit wall.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, I just missed that.
Oh, I
was
can
changing-
see it.
I just saw it for a split second. I apologise I didn't stay on that. He just hit the wall coming into the pits. Oh dear.
Moment of silence, please.
Oh dear. Moment of silence. That's ugly. So, let's just go through what's happening here. So, it looks like Jared and Ryan are going to be on softs. HO's going on the supers. Roscoe's going on the supers, so he's maybe hoping for a good qualifying here. Alan Hugo looks like he's going to go softs. Matt and Chimchar as well. And Jusmas weaving about like crazy. And then mostly everyone else softs. And then some of the most, like, Steve Bingham hoping to maybe get up there throughout the field. I just have a sense he HO might get this. He is very quick, HO.
Yeah, but it's going to compromise him on strategy in the race.
Still, I mean, anything can happen.
True, it could be just an automatic two-stop race. We don't know.
And I wouldn't say a safety car could cause anything because, well, you did see it last week. There was some pretty hefty crashes last week, and no safety cars. So might be just cancelling people.
Yeah,
most likely.
Is that Matt? And
everyone is making their way out. Jared and Ryan still not made their way out. Just so there they are. So HO beginning his slap. Might just stay on board with HO just for a little bit.
Leon's in P2.
I don't know if that did that give him valid. Yeah, that gave him a valid lap right there. He just ran very wide. Oh, and Rain's retired, so Rain might have invalidated his lap as well. Oh, goodness, this qualifying session has got it all at the moment. I'll stay on board here with Juice Mars. He will...
Ricardo, P4.
And ECR Ricardo, yeah, P4. It's not bad from ECR Ricardo. I'm not surprised. Because Ricardo does have good pace. Derek Kidd as well, who goes P4.
Ooh.
So...
Could be a spicy finish to qualifying.
Derek Kidd, of course, who got a podium in China.
He has done 4 laps on his tyres.
He could do a good lap. That's true. That's an interesting one. HO's going to go again here. So... I don't know if I don't know if he did invalidate his lap or not, but it looked like it. Derek Kidd retires from the session. Neon as well. It's Ryan.
Chimchar P3.
Chimchar P3. Very happy to see that. Chimchar up in the position number 3. Jared starting his lap. Watch Roscoe here. Roscoe is on the supers. This might take in the pole. It does. A 16.9 for Roscoe Arm.
Lovely lap.
Alan Hugo goes second with a 17.1.
Good lap on softs.
Very close. Very close. Now, who's close to finishing lap here? Oh...
Jared and Ryan are both just starting theirs.
Press BC, and then... Nah, looks like President Cosby has made it probably invalid lap here. Juice Mars. Watch Juice Mars here. Oh, no, I don't think he's got it. But we'll watch H.O. 4 temps up. I think this could be maybe pole for H.O. I don't know. In the Williams, he is reserved for V Fens. And Fens, I think, will be happy with this. It's a 16-4. And he goes to pole.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
Ryan only goes second.
Jared's
Yeah, I
coming
see
through
Jared.
the final corner.
Let's see what Jared can do. Can Jared? Oh, no, it's not there. But it does put in P5. Yeah, P5.
Yes.
So, H.O. gets pole. And as I said, not surprised with that. H.O.'s a very quick driver. And I tell you what, it's just going to heat things up here at the start. And you can take us through the order.
Alright, so we have H.O. with a lovely lap on the Super Softs. He takes pole position from New Zealand Ryan with an extremely respectable lap on the soft tyres in second. Roscoe Arm in third on the soft tyres. And then from there on out, it's everyone on the softs with Alan Hugo in fourth, DRC Jared fifth, Isat Matt sixth, Neon Triodome seventh, Chimchar 8, Derek Kidd 9th, ECR Ricardo rounds out the top 10. Then the first person with the free choice of tyres is that laggy person.
And Warner's son outside the top 10, which I don't think he'll mind at all.
No, well, he'll get the free choice of tyre.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Excuse me one moment.
It's okay. We will have a look-see here on what everyone's strategy here is. Outside the top 10, and Warden's actually sub P11, excuse me, because Neon Tree Dome and who else? Juice Mars had a time penalty and qualified for contact. We see Warden going on the mediums. A few others on the supers. That's an interesting one. Very interesting. But we are about to get set for round number 5 here at the Spanish Grand Prix. This will be a very interesting start. Excuse me for just a second. And there we go. Okay. Alright. Let's have a look at these tyres. So there we go. So the top... So only first and third, that being Nature and Roscoe on the supers. Of course, everybody else on the softs. Meanwhile, Laggy Person, he is in 10th. He didn't qualify on the mediums, but of course, if you guys had a 5-second group penalty.
5-second group penalty?
5...
Yep.
You know what I meant. Warden, Sun on the mediums, Donor, Press BC, TPR Edge, Master Berserk, and Raid all start on the mediums. Meanwhile, Neon True Dome, Conrad Strait, Steve Bingham starting on the medium, and he just has a little bit of an off there. Juice Mars starting on the softs as well.
What do you think about starting on the mediums versus starting on the softs?
I think it can work. I mean, we saw Fens in Bahrain. I mean, it got him into third, I do believe. I can't remember if there was a penalty for that incident or not. I can't remember. But it did get him to the top 5. So mediums can work, but there could be carnage. It could hurt some guys. So who knows? But who do you think will win this one, Owens?
Well, assuming tyre wear and ability on your tyres really is roughly the same as what we've seen in the past few races. You'd have to say New Zealand Ryan's in the box seat for this one.
Yeah,
as long as he can get a good start.
Is. The one thing they've got to watch out for, I say it every week, Alan Hugo. He's been lightning off the starts, and he could do it again here from 4th. So we'll have to watch out for Alan Hugo, no doubt. So I think he'll be A spicy threat to look out for. So it's HO, Ryan, Roscoe Arm, Alan Hugo, and DRC Jared. That is your top 5. About to get set. SRL, Asia Pacific. It is round number 5. As we are racing. It's a good start for HO. Ryan sits behind him. Alan Hugo is already up into 3rd. Once again, what does Alan Hugo do here? Oh, it's very close between HO and Ryan, though. Oh, there's a bit of contact there between Hugo and Ryan. Very close there.
Williams off. AC Ricardo.
It's AC. Ooh. Now look at this. It's all happening here at the back. Oh, Juice Mars almost took out Laggy there.
President Cosby's
and President
outbroke
Cosby, I missed that completely. And
had to take avoiding action.
Someone's from Donor and Juice Mars very close to each other. Very close to each other. And Juice Mars, I thought he was gone. We'll look at the front. Matt might look for a move here on Derek Kidd for 6th place. And has he got it done? He's very close there between the two. And then Matt's through to 6th.
This is really helping out Warden at the start.
It absolutely is. Warden is already up to 8th place. HO leads at the moment. Then it's Ryan and Laggy and... No, Berserk's just moving up here. So Berserk moving up as well. Derek Kidd might look for the move back here on this at Matt. And look at them all sitting behind. Watch this from Warden. Warden might try to take the both of them. It's very risky. He's hit Matt. Contact. Chimchar's got wing damage. Matt's around. Oh dear. And it's all happening here at the back. Chimchar. Chimchar just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Has that given Warden damage from that?
I did see some debris. I'm not sure who it came from. Might have given him a small
amount. Might just gave him a little bit of damage maybe. But at the moment, it is HO, Ryan, Alan Hugo. If I'm Alan Hugo, I'm sitting behind New Zealand Ryan. Just sit behind. Because Ryan will probably try to look for HO at any point to get the move on him. And look at this, what's happening here. Edge has got a 5-second stop-go penalty for corner cutting. Juice Mars has run wide as well. It's all happening here at the mid-pack. My goodness me. Meanwhile, Ryan is so close to HO now. He's just done the fastest lap of the race. Could he look for the move, New Zealand Ryan? No. But DRS is now enabled, so I think we could see Ryan maybe go for it at any point. As Chimchar, as I saw, is in the pit lane. Matt, surprisingly, did not get wing damage from that, so he's the luckiest, probably, guy out of that incident.
I think Warden's struggling, though. He's dropping back quite rapidly.
Yeah, well, Laggy is all over him. Laggy can smell something's wrong. And Rain and Exodona, Trisma, the two. Ooh. Conrad straight looking for the move there. And we're going to have to look at the front here because Ryan is right on HO here. Alan Hugo's got a good eye on this. Is that Matt's got a time penalty.
Alan Hugo had a huge moment coming out of there, the sweeping right-hander. He's done a bunny hop across the DRS line.
Yeah. Alan Hugo's used it a little bit more ERS, which I don't think he really needs to use a lot of ERS.
He's running it in overtake through the first sector as well, where Ryan's not.
Ryan's going to go for it. Ryan to look for the lead here on HO. And he's going to get it done.
Really fighting it.
He's going to get it done easily. Yeah, he gets it done easily. Alan Hugo will now try to get that move done on HO as HO runs a little bit wide there. Ryan now has the lead and he'll try to pull away because he knows the pace Alan Hugo has, and no doubt DRC Jared, and Jared is close in on this pack as well. And he's just got a time penalty, Jared.
That's not a good start for Jared,
No,
unfortunately.
especially on lap 4. You don't want to get time penalties on lap 4. There's a yellow flag. Oh, is it Steve Bingham? I think it was. It definitely was Conrad Strait. He was near his teammate. So, I hope there wasn't contact between the two teammates. But we've got a spicy battle here for second.
On board with Zidane.
Oh. What's happened here? Oh my
That's
goodness me. And
Oh!
he's turned! He's hit Rain! Oh dear. That's an ugly one. Contact there. And Rain is around. Ryan's just done the
looking
fast
good
stuff in the
here.
race.
Neon Tree Dome's
Neon's
corner
run
cut.
wide. I have to watch at the front here because Alan Hugo's gone to second. Oh. He's got it done easily, so Ho might be just trying to save his size, maybe to see if he can do the one stop. Jared is there on Ho. What is all? It's all
Neon's
happening here. Warden,
controversially
Berserker's
overtaken.
got the move. Berserker's got the move done on Laggy, and Jared, by the way, has got the move done on Ho. So it looks like Ho is just going to sit back, maybe, and conserve those supers. Most likely, Warden.
Yeah, I have to say,
Neon.
Neon's move on Warden was a bit sketchy. He did straight line essentially the final chicane.
Yeah, sorry
To,
sorry,
get the
that
run
was
on
so
Warden.
much happened there. Juice Masters pitted, so that may be a sign some things happen as Laggy. That gets a penalty as so does Exodona. Look at this fight for 7th place here at the moment.
Everybody is understeering through the left-right hander halfway through sector 2. I'm not sure of the corner names.
It's okay. Now, I tell you what, we might have to watch Jared and Alan Hugo soon, because they had a hell of a battle in Baku.
Yeah.
I was about to say Bahrain, but Baku, and they could reheat their battle once again.
Tell you what,
Here we go.
ACR Ricardo's coming quick too, as Zidane has a huge moment out of
Yeah.
the final corner.
Look at this. It's all happening here between Berserk and Warden, and Berserk goes up into 8th place. Warden defended. There was a little bit of weaving going on, but Berserk gets it done.
Nothing. Laggy's going to go up the inside of Warden here, I reckon.
Laggy's going to get done on Warden. 10-second time penalty for Chimcho, but I don't think he cares. As Laggy, could he get this move finally done on Warden? No.
Warden's understeering everywhere.
Yeah, when I was saying weaving, there was just a bit of cat and mouse game going on. Wasn't really weaving. But Laggy,
Nothing you wouldn't do to your old teammate.
as Laggy, will he look for this move on Warden?
Oh,
He's
Berserk on
close,
Neon.
and it's all happening here. Berserk and Neon.
They've both caught Roscoe by
They have.
quite a lot.
Roscoe will be struggling on those supers. As Acho's actually in. So Acho has pitted.
So's Roscoe.
And
He's in.
And there is a yellow flag. Oh, it's Chimchar.
Oh.
Okay, so Chimchar is out. Sorry about that.
No, you're right. Just Alan Hugo's keeping
Just-
nice pace here, and so's Jared.
Yeah, Alan Hugo. Tell you what, Alan Hugo, if he could just stay with him. There's just so much going on at the moment. Warden's there lost his spot to Exodona.
I don't know, he's just
So,
quit,
yeah,
or-
Warden's just going. Well, he had a 10-second time penalty, so that probably is a sign. As Theo runs wide there. He's lucky. That could have been a massive moment. And Alan Hugo, by the way, is now under a second of New Zealand Ryan. So,
Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this battle. Ryan seems very comfortable, but Alan Hugo seems to be a bit harsher on his tyres, and he's using a lot more ERS.
yeah, but we're seeing that. And he used a lot of ZRS last week, and it's almost got him a win. And an Australian
Suppose if it
used a lot of
works.
VRS. You know, he used a lot of VRS as well. I think he just knows how to manage his VRS very well, Alan Hugo. Berserk as now Donor very close to the laggy.
Oh, President Cosby's just overtaken Matt.
Yep,
Just
he's
a
gonna look
fairly
for the move,
straightforward
and he
move.
gets it done. Straightforward, easy, done. The
Berserk
Nitro
is
must be on a
all over
two-stop.
Neon.
Yeah, I think he could get this move done. Berserk. Neon, I think
Bunny
Berserk
hop as well.
is setting up for the move here.
Neon's just struggling so much.
Alan Hugo is under half a second, by the way. Ryan's used up his CRS, so Ryan noticed this, and he's got to respond. Will Alan
Ryan's-
Hugo? Ooh, no,
Ryan's
he went
been hovering
on to-
about
he went-
there.
He went on to overtake. He did.
Yeah,
and he
he
was
has
about
been.
on ERS 1 or 2. He was, what I've seen. And Alan Hugo's been catching up. Meanwhile, Master Berserk, it's all happening here. Stoner might try to look for the move as well. Adrian's at the fastest lap of the race. Berserk Donor! Oh boy.
Laggy
The boys
person up
are
the inside of
into it.
Donor.
Laggy is looking for the move on Donor. There could be a massive drama here at the moment. Oh, Laggy, can he get the move? Oh. My goodness me, and Neon's up ahead. Warden,
Berserk's
he's just
getting
sitting
away.
back enjoying this. Yeah, Berserk's getting away. See a
Sector
flag. It's...
It's
no,
TPR
it's TPR
edge.
Edge. And he's had a big spin. My goodness me. And it's not good for him. Alan Hugo.
Alan Hugo's going to make a move here.
He's going to make a move. I could just sense it.
Ooh.
Yeah, bit of a moment there. So it's the roles reversed. Last week it was Hugo versus Jared. Now it is Alan Hugo versus Ryan. Hugo looks for the move. Ryan. Will he look for it? Very close. He sits behind. And Alan
Great
Hugo's got
work.
it done.
It's great clean racing.
TPR Edge is out. Very clean racing there. And what I was trying to say before, last week it was Ryan was sitting watching the battle between Jared and Alan Hugo. Now it's Jared watching the battle between Ryan and Alan
I'd watch
Hugo.
the Donor and Neon here.
Donuts. Any moment he could look for a move on Neon Trudeau, who will be those soft seats locked up. Donor looks for it for P6. Oh, you don't want to go side by side for here. Oh, Neon runs it a bit wide. Oh, they're still side by side, these two. We'll watch this on board Lakey. There's a little bit of contact. Donor runs wide. Oh, that's close.
Great
And
capitalism
Laggy
from...
just comes
or
straight
capitalising.
through, and he could take the both of them. Conrad Straight gets a time penalty. Neon's trying to hold on to this as best as he can.
Warden's got
Donor,
a beautiful view of this.
He's hit Laggy. Oh, there's more contact. Oh,
This is helping
boy.
Warden, I have to say, with his
Easy,
damage.
boys. My goodness me, they're into it. I'll tell you what. Laggy now's going to look for it on Neon. For P6, and you're right, Warden sitting here watching this with a great view. Laggy looks
Around
for the
the
move on
outside.
Neon, around the outside, and gets it done.
That's
My
fantastic
goodness.
racecraft.
It's not over here between Dana and Neon. I watch this on board with Warden. Neon is just holding on here at the moment. Acho's just past CCR Ricardo. Oh, what a great view this is. Donut rounding outside. I don't know about that. Looks to do, but just He tried to look to maybe do the crisscross, but he just couldn't get it done. But Donut, my goodness me, this is a hell of a battle in the mid-pack. So, it is still Alan Hugo at the moment. Now Donut looks for it on Neon. Oh, this
Hugo
is
pitched.
hold your breath stuff
Alan
here.
Hugo pitched.
Hugo's pitted. Oh, Donut's almost turned Neon. Oh, dear. That could have ended badly.
What's happened to Warden?
And
He's been overtaken
Donut,
twice.
Warden, something's happened to Warden. It's just by the skits of time penalty. And Neon is in. So Donut's got fresh air. Oh, is Ricardo in as well? Is that Matt in as well?
I'd say it's a soft tyre window here. As Alan Hugo comes out ahead of Zadona, so that'll be good for him.
That's good for him. Because he'll try to maybe get a gap on New Zealand Ryan.
Yeah, that leggy
Get that
person I
undercut.
doubt will fight him too much.
Now Rain and Donut. Rain's close in on Donut here. These two, as we saw earlier, there's a bit of contact, so... Oh dear. Now Press BC goes past Warden. So Warden's just struggling here on these mediums.
I think maybe the front wing
but,
damage
well,
has caused him to
front
burn
wing.
through the front tyres.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a bit of a buffer to
Now,
Roscoe arm behind.
now watch Ryan here. Does Ryan pit? No, Ryan stays out.
I think Ryan's going
Jared
to go deep
is in.
into the race.
So Jared is in. And Ho watching this battle here with Rain and Donut. Ho on the 2-stop. As where does Alan Hugo? Alan Hugo is miles ahead of DRC Jared. And Alan Hugo will look for the move on Laggy. He needs to get this move done. And he's got it
Jared's
done easily.
come out behind the huge midfield scrap.
It's a massive scrap here between Rain and Donut.
Oh,
Rain would not have liked what happened
gonna have a
before.
crack here.
Ho, I tell you what, Ho might get this bit done. On Rain, he has. Gets it done. So Ho goes to P7.
This will be for position 2. They've all got another stop to make.
Yep. That's right, this will be full position. So Alan Hugo has got massive clean air at the moment. That's a massive advantage for him at the moment. Oh, Ho! As time penalties are coming in galore.
Oh,
Raid's
HO's got a
wide.
massive run on Zadona.
Ho looks for it on Donut. Round the outside. On Donut.
Oh.
Very close to him there as Ryan is in. So I'll be interested to see what the margin is once Ryan comes out between him and Alan Hugo.
I gotta say, looking at Jared, he doesn't want to be in this midfield scrap. Jared is losing a
No.
bucket load of time.
And these guys are on mediums. So as Derek Kidd is in as well, Alan Hugo is miles ahead and he's just done the fastest lap of the race. So Ryan has some work to do here
Is he going to do it?
as...
HO.
Oh! Jared gets it done on Ryan. On Rain.
Hey?
I apologise to New Zealand Ryan if you watch this back. Jared looks for the move on Exodona. And he gets it done. That brings Jared now closer to Ryan, actually. And I do mean New Zealand Ryan. So that gap, I'll see it. Let me have a look here. It's about 5 seconds between Ryan and Alan Hugo. So that's, wow. Advantage Alan Hugo. What Alan Hugo's got to do, he's got to conserve his size. Conserve his, especially CRS, just in case if Ryan mounts a massive attack on him. So, HO and Laggy. HO closing in on Laggy here. This battle here for 7th is definitely on. President Cosby, Rain and Donut still near each other. It's our 3-second time penalty for ECR Ricardo. Donut takes the exports line, I think. And
HO's going to have a go on Laggy.
Oh. And he's got it done easily. Easily done. And Alan Hugo now has taken the lead. He's passed Master Berserk. Jared gets another time penalty.
Third penalty for Jared?
Oh, we'll have a look at that later. We'll have a look at that later once things settle here, and we'll see what could that mean for the podium. So Jared will try to close back up here on New Zealand Ryan. Because Ryan's got a time penalty. Oh dear.
He won't be happy
Now,
with that.
The Alpha ECR Ricardo's out. Now I'm going to stay on board here with Juice Master and see where he started. Oh, he started at turn 1. Actually, turn 2. So that's a weird one. Ryan, by the way, has passed Laggy. Turn 1, turn 2, he's done it. So
I think he might have dropped it on the way out of turn 1.
Yeah. So now Ryan. Now I've got it just real quickly here. I don't think Alan Hugo's got one warning. So
he's got one warning. Yep.
So Alan Hugo said Jared should get this bit done on Laggy pretty easily. Yeah, he does. Gets it done easily. Laggy, very smart. Doesn't really need to battle those guys. I mean, he has the right. He can absolutely battle them. But he doesn't really need to. So Berserk still out there on those mediums as well. H-Show! Bit sideways there. As President BC. So I've missed it completely. Rain has actually got past Exodona. And President BC now is closing in on Exodona for 8th place. Now, Neon is back in 13th, so Neon... He'll still give good points, Neon, as someone went wide there. I did not see who that was. Ho now is also on Master Berserk, but Ryan is all over Ho for 3rd place. Margin is coming down between Alan Hugo and the rest. So he could be saving some fuel. Alan
I think
Hugo.
New Zealand Ryan might have just lost his head a little bit, to be honest. He got 3 warnings and a penalty on a single lap.
Ryan gets it done on Ho. Yeah, I think Ho knows Ryan is going to battle for the lead here at the moment. And now Ryan will look for possible move here on Master Berserk. And then the hunt for Alan Hugo in the lead.
Berserk's let him past.
Now, Warden is still struggling. As Berserk, yeah, I'm not surprised for that, as Jared gets another time penalty.
That's 12 seconds for Jared.
Dear, oh dear. That's not good. And oh dear. H is going to have a run here on Berserk. Will he go for it? Berserk, is he letting by? I think he... No, yeah, he is. Okay. I had no idea. Oh, bit of contact! Jared's got light wind damage. He hit the back of Berserk. Oh, dear. He's run wide. Now, I don't know if that's hurt him or not. As H-O's got... It has. It absolutely has. He's pitted. Oh, dear. That's a disaster for DRC Jared. A guy who could absolutely fight for the championship. They'll hurt him for points. Dear, oh dear. So that... At the moment... who's there's so many guys in the mid... Look at these guys in the mediums. I can't say who's going to get 3rd now. This is... Oh, maybe Berserk, I'd say.
No, I think Ho.
Probably Ho, yeah. Ho's in line here for a 3rd place. After that incident between... Well, it wasn't really an incident, really. It just probably wrong place at the wrong time for DRC Jared. So we'll be pretty much waiting now for these guys to pit. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars that have yet to pit on the do their pit stop. And Warden down in 9th. Not a good day for Warden. Now, I see what these two are doing. They're saving ERS as Warden gets a time penalty, and then on the straights, they are just Mars.
Warden's pitting.
Putting it on overtake. So it's already happening between Alan Hugo and New Zealand Ryan. It's now Laggy and Warden both in the pits. And it's for the soft tyres. Laggy. It's just lag. What a great game. As Neon comes out ahead of Laggy. So Neon will have a good place here, I think. So it's 2.5 seconds at the moment between Alan Hugo and New Zealand Ryan. But New Zealand Ryan does have a time penalty. So that will, I think, absolutely make things very interesting. Well, not well,
so essentially,
for the result.
Ryan's 5.5 seconds off the lead at the minute.
That's right, yep.
Plus, he's got to make an overtake there.
Derek Kidd closing in on his teammate. As I'll see, is Berserk going to pit here? Asher stays out. Berserk in.
Jared and Matt. Jared sent that.
Rain. Jared. Yeah, Jared. We wanted to get it done. Rain stayed out.
Very
President Cosby is in, and Exodona has stayed out.
It's about to be overtaken by Derek Kidd.
Go. Yep, about to be overtaken by his teammate, as a matter of fact. Derek Kidd gets to move. Oh, it's very...
I think Derek Kidd's pitted though, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. But Derek Kidd gets it done. Very close there between the two Toro Rossos as DRC Jared does the fastest lap of the race. And Berserk, Ryan gets another tyre penalty.
You'd have to say that's probably Alan Hugo's race now. His race to lose.
It's his race to lose, that's exactly right. All you got to do, Alan Hugo, is just... Don't need to push as hard, Alan Hugo. Just hold on to it.
He won't know, of course, so...
That's right. He won't know.
And probably another thing is, let me just check. No, he's still only got the one
Neon
warning.
Has a moment there. Laggy looks for it. Should get it done easily, Laggy. On Neon. But Neon will fight this back. He'll absolutely go for the move. Oh, little touch. Just a tiny touch. Acho's in.
That's just a friendly, how you going?
Exactly right.
So's Rain.
Acho soft. Rain in. Donor. Now where is... Acho can come out compared to Master Berserk. I think Berserk will have him. Let's see.
I have to say, one person I missed when we were talking about third place is Derek Kidd. I didn't realise he had pitted at the time, but he's up in the third.
No apologies. That's right, Derek Kidd is up to third. So we've missed that completely. We're saying, talking about Acho and Master Berserk, it's actually Derek Kidd. So there you go.
It's a great
Derek
race
Kidd
from him.
Could get another third place here. But Acho and Berserk are on the sauce, so they will reel him in. No doubt about it. Laggy's all over Jared here. Roscoe picks up a time penalty. Now, I think Jared's made the pass on Laggy. I think, yeah.
Warden all the way down to 14th.
Jared! Oh! Was that a moment, or was that... I think that was a moment. There might have been a little bit of a lag spot there, but that was a moment for DRC Jared.
He is driving very aggressively.
My goodness me. And the margin's 1.5 between Ryan and Alan Hugo.
Roscoe's in from P4.
Roscoe is in. Wonder what... Probably softs.
I think Ryan's going to have a crack at this win, you know.
Yeah, softs for Roscoe. Well, this could come down to the last few laps and watching what the time gap is.
Could be a It'll be interesting. If he
Now,
can make the
Laggy
pass
is
early
actually...
enough, can he drive away?
Yes. That's the question. Laggy is all over Jared here. Now, wonder what's going on with Jared at the moment. Because Laggy's just all over it.
Did they change Jared's wing in the pit stop?
Oh, I don't know. I did not see that.
Because if it's only lime green or light yellow, they don't generally change it
Oh,
as laggy. Whoa.
I tell you what, that's... Oh,
Take a bow, son.
it'll be holding his breath after that one. And Rain now closing in on this that map for 9th as well. Laggy still is all over DRC Jared here for 6th.
HS got past Berserk. We missed that.
There he has. So it's 6.1 seconds to margin. So can he reel in Derek Kidd? Meanwhile, Laggy might look for this move here on DRC Jared. No. Just not there to get the move done. Oh. And Rain has passed Matt for 9th place. It's 1.2 between Ryan and Alan Hugo, but yes, continue.
Derek Kidd is not looking too bad considering HS got a penalty and he's only got 2 warnings.
I noticed one thing, Derek Kidd is saving his, well, he's just gone into ERS number 3, but he looks like he is saving his ERS. So I think that's very smart.
Yeah, I think all he's got to do is hold HO up or make him push hard enough to burn through his tyres, or at least overheat them.
Ryan's closing that margin down slowly on Alan Hugo. Laggy has just a small moment there. He's still trying to maybe get that move on DRC Jared. But Rain is closing in. As Jared's run wide, Laggy's going to have him here. Laggy's going to have him. Jared defends. Can Laggy get this move done? Laggy looks for it. On DRC Jared for position number 6 around the outside. Jared. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Jared trying to hold on to it. Oh, dear. That's an ugly one. And Laggy gives him a little bit of hello back. Ooh, bit of contact there. It's happening here between these two. Raid's past the on tree name as well. And now Jared. Oh, Jared is all over him. It's the yellow flag. Let me have a look at what it's just pass. Okay, it's just like the lead is through. And that's under a second, by the way, so we'll watch that battle.
I have to say, Alan Hugo's had a very poor lap so far. He's picked up a warning and he's been fighting the car.
Jared almost lost it there. My goodness me.
This is allowing Rain to catch up very quickly.
Now, Ryan, Jared, Alan Hugo's he's just a little bit lower on ERS.
He's losing his composure a little bit.
And Jared's just struggling. Yeah, Jared, he's lost that position to Laggy. But what?
I think Alan Hugo's made another mistake as Ryan's right on the back of him.
Ryan's right on him. Now just remember, Ryan needs to have a 6-second lead to win this race. So it could come down to the wire here. This is the battle at the moment for the lead. Ryan, Alan Hugo. Ryan does have 2 penalties at the moment. Atro gets a time penalty. Now, how does Derek Kidd? Derek Kidd has 2 warnings, so, and Atro's got a couple of penalties. So now there's the yellow flag. It's juice bars. So Derek Kidd still maybe will be able to hold to 3rd.
Oh, HS crashed. No.
HS, no.
Oh.
Maybe a little lag there.
Yeah.
Maybe, just
It was
maybe.
in the wall for me.
Ryan is all over Alan Hugo here. And Jared is actually pitted. So, something with Jared's tyres, or he's gotten wing damage somewhere again, Jared. So, it's not been a good day for the Ferrari driver. Look at this.
No,
Ryan,
he's just got new tyres. Ah, fastest lap.
most likely. Yeah, or he's just burned away at those softs. Most likely. But we're about to see a battle here for the lead. And Jusmar's out. Jusmar's is out. And if only that gave us a safety car. But sadly not.
I think
Ryan
he dropped it on the exit of the hairpin. Oh, I
Ryan's
chose.
got to look for it here. Ryan's got to. Actually, I don't think Ryan. You think that? I don't think he's close enough. No, I think he is. He's getting a hell of a tow here. Alan Hugo defends. Ryan looks for the move around the outside. Just not enough. I thought it wasn't enough to get that move done on Alan Hugo just yet.
Ryan's going to get him on the exit. Alan Hugo's run out of ERS. Well, maybe not.
He holds on. McLaren driver just
HO's
holds
going
on.
past Derek Kidd around the outside of turn 1.
Gets it done.
Yeah.
So H up into P3. Ryan, though, is just all over Alan Hugo here at the moment for the lead of this one. But don't forget, he has 2 time penalties. So, real quickly, Matt on President BC, Derek Kidd, yeah, he's listening to the A-Show. I'd be interested to see how many time penalties A-Show actually has, but we'll look to that in just a second. Ryan's lost a little bit of gap to Alan Hugo. Maybe... I did think Ryan was saving ERS.
Ryan's got a
Alan
lot
Hugo,
more. Alan Hugo's nearly out again.
So I think Ryan has safed up a little bit. So... Oh dear. Ryan, he's got to get this move done soon and then try to bridge away to a 6-second lead to try and win this race. Or try to pressure Alan Hugo to get a warning somewhat. As what's happened here, I think Exodona has passed this. No, Matt's actually, I think, left the session.
Was that who I saw leave the session, was it?
Must have been, because Matt is, as Warden and Jared near each other, they're probably going to have some fun knowing them. And I don't know if you heard that, but never mind. New Zealand Ryan. He's right on Alan Hugo here. Roscoe and Matt, the 2 Red Bulls. But Ryan.
Alan Hugo is lightning off that last corner.
He absolutely is. Ryan, will he set him up here to get this move done? Alan Hugo defends. Ryan around the outside. Jared gets a time penalty. Ryan runs it too wide. Too deep into the corner. Alan Hugo holds on to the lead. Ryan, will he try to look for it here? Alan Hugo's just holding on.
And he's doing
Ryan.
the right thing too. Ryan's almost got another...
Ryan goes for it.
Whoa!
What a move, but does Alan Hugo look for it back?
It's crunch time for
Alan
Ryan. He needs to
Hugo
keep this.
sits back. If I'm Alan Hugo, I'll just sit back here and then try to get the move, get DRS here. No, he's just... I don't think he had a good exit there. Alan Hugo, is he going to go for it? No. Whew. And I'll tell you what, Alan Hugo, he could still set him up here for the move to get another move done on him. But it is coming up 4 laps to go. He should be able to win this anyway, but of course he doesn't know that. He's got DRS though. Maybe he can try to go for the move on Ryan.
Ryan's
Don't think
only
he's
one
close
warning
enough,
away
though.
from
Run.
another 3-second penalty.
He's run out of DRS though, Alan Hugo. Oh boy. Battle's definitely on here. Now, I'm going to check here. HO. HO's got 2 penalties. Okay. Derek Kidd still has got a penalty. And the margin
It's
is
2.9.
2.9. So Derek Kidd is in line here for 3rd place. He absolutely is. Ryan. I think 4 laps to go. I don't know if Ryan... Don't know if he's got this. HO. He's got to build that margin, HO, because Derek Kidd is at the moment going to be on the podium. Let's watch this battle here, then we'll go through the field. They're about to lap. Is that Matt, as a matter of fact?
Alan Hugo's tight on fuel.
He's tight on ERS. He's just not close enough to New Zealand Ryan to get the move done. So Ryan still holds that lead. But he's not going to hold on to it because he does have 2 penalties. Isn't Matt actually lagged out of the session? Excuse me. So let's just look at the field real quickly because we actually haven't yet. It's New Zealand Ryan, Alan Hugo, HO in 3rd, Derek Kidd 4th, Master Berserk 5th, That Leggy Person in 6th, Rain HC in 7th, Neon Trinome in 8th, President PC in 9th, Exodona 10th, Roscoe Arm in 11th is closing in on Exodona for support. Roscoe, I think, is lagging a little bit. DRC Jared, Warden, Conrad Strait, Steve Bingham in 14th, and it's that Matt, but unfortunately he's slowed down the session.
Roscoe and Zadona
Now-
fighting along with Cosby and Neon Tree Dome.
Alan Hugo's going to look for it again. No, he's just not close enough. He's just not close enough.
Ooh,
to
don't
get
do
the
that,
move
son.
done on Ryan. Oh dear. Roscoe looks for the move on Exodona around the outside, maybe. Does the Chris... What a move from Roscoe! Wow! That's a great move from Roscoe Arm. Jared's sitting behind this. He'll watch this battle. And Roscoe goes up into the points. We have 2 laps to go here at the moment. Oh, I think Dona's just hit him. Oh, there's contact. Roscoe and Jared are around. Roscoe is out. Oh dear, I don't know what's happened there.
Is that him in the final corner?
Yes, it is. That I didn't see that. I don't know if there was contact with Dona and Roscoe, but Jared got caught up in it.
Ah, now
That's
it's
an
gone
ugly
wide.
one.
Cosby's going to go crisscross, maybe?
Small yellow flags. I think it's just
Jared's
Jared.
gone off.
Yeah, Jared's got caught up in that incident, so it's not been a good day for DRC Jared. That's going to hurt him in the points. Neon has a moment. President Cosby will look for it.
Alan Hugo's close enough to make a move. Is he going to go for it? Around the outside of turn
He
one?
does. Round the outside.
Oh,
contact. Dear. On the final lap, Ryan will hold on. Alan Hugo goes around the outside. Alan Hugo. You're going to win it no matter what, Alan Hugo. Oh.
I think DRC
Oh,
Jared's made
dear.
another mistake. Oh.
Well, he's probably got wing damage because of it. Because of that incident with Roscoe and Exodona. Oh, that was close there.
Oh.
And I think Alan Hugo, unless Jeff hasn't told him, he's going to get the surprise of his life probably when he gets this win. But who knows? We don't know if he knows or not.
He doesn't know that. Not by the way he's driving.
exactly right. New Zealand Ryan is on position 1 on the road, but he's not going to get the win. It's going to go to
HO gets another
HO
time
gets
penalty.
another.
That's Derek Kidd to
That
P3.
means that's going to put Derek Kidd to P3. I'm going to stay on board here with Alan Hugo. Ryan's going to cross the line P1, but it's going to be victory for Alan Hugo at the Spanish Grand Prix. He gets it done for McLaren. What a result for Alan Hugo. DRC Jared retires, not surprisingly, because that was a disastrous race for him. HO crosses the line in third.
Oh no, Jared crashed into the pit lane.
Derek Kidd crosses the line and he will go third.
Great race from him.
Berserk comes home in 5th. Laggy will come home in 6th. Rain in 7th. And still holding between Neo and President Cosby. And so President Cosby gets 7th, Rain 8th, Neon 9th. That's going to be Donor. Warden has to spin. Oh dear. And Conrad Strait, Steve Bingham. That's might get 11th if he hurries up. But, driver of the day real quickly. I think it's Alan Hugo. So
I'm going to go Derek Kidd. He's made up 5 positions.
Oh, and Warden. Warden being Warden. But, yeah. I've got to say, between Alan Hugo and Derek Kidd, good finish there by Warden. As Conrad Strait, Steve Bingham, he got caught up in some sort of incident. But I hope you've got your questions ready, because I'm going to make you do the podium interview, son.
Me? Me?
Yes. Yes.
I
think
I should have taken another week of sabbatical.
It's alright. Well, I'll invite them very shortly. We'll just get the results.
2 Kiwis.
Oh, there you go. It's a Kiwi 1-2. Oh my goodness me. So it's H.O. Ryan, Derek Kidd.
It's Gizzy and Scotty.
I have to ask Alan Hugo if he is. I think he is Kiwi. But
if the flag says Kiwi. All right, so we have.
Flag says Kiwi.
I'll quickly run through the order. We have Alan Hugo taking the win from New Zealand Ryan. Derek Kidd rounds out the podium. HO in 4th. Great 2-stop from him. Master Berserk 5th. Laggy Person 6th. President Cosby 7th. Rain comes back to 8th from 17th on the grid. Great result. Neon Tree Dome 9th. Zona 10th. Warden 11th. Conrad 12th. He was the last of the finishers. Matt has lagged out of the race. He finishes 13th. DRC Jared 14th. Roscoe crashed out 15th. Juice Mars 16th. ECR Ricardo 17th. T-Power Reds 18th. And Chimchar rounds out the final position with 19th.
Wow, very good. Have we got everybody in? Have we got everyone in here? Yes, we do. Reminder to include audio. That little tick.
I didn't do that last week.
But, yes. Just real quickly before I answer the podium interviews. Alan, are you New Zealander?
Yeah.
There we go. It's a New Zealand 1-2. There we go.
Yeah.
Owens, take it away.
All right, we'll start with you, Alan. How's it feel to take away the win?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't even know what to say, really. It's just, got a perfect start, got ahead of the Red Bull, and then Ryan got ahead of, was it H.O., I think? I don't know who was in front. And then I got
Roscoe,
past him, and then
No, it was
Roscoe,
H.O.
I think. Yeah, okay.
That was H.O.
Was it H.O.? Okay.
Yes.
And then, I don't know what lap it was, but I got down the inside of Ryan, just held it. I think there was a little bit of contact a couple times with me and Ryan, but, I mean, and when I heard he had 6 seconds worth of penalties, I was just so fucking happy. Excuse me.
Babe.
Wasn't me, Warden. Wasn't me, Warden. Wasn't me. Real quick. So, when did you find out about that? Was it when you crossed the line?
It was about lap
Ryan
20,
had
I think.
penalties? Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes. Second place.
New Zealand Ryan. Probably not the ideal result for you. But yeah, what happened with you? You seem to fall off. Maybe lapse in concentration a couple of times during the race, or
Oh no, it's just on the softs, my front left just died, and I had nothing to fight with really. But on the mediums, it stuck, so that was good. But I had penalties, so that was not good.
understandable.
Yes,
But
it was a good battle.
Dear, dear, dear. Gotta fix that, Ryan. Gotta fix those penalties.
I'm sure Mitchy can give you some tips after the race.
Yes.
And finally,
Okay,
Derek,
continue.
Derek Kid, we'll start with you in P3. Great comeback from down the order. How's that feel? Your second podium for the season.
It feels really good. I'd like to thank Jake for basically being Jake Prosser for basically being my chief engineer that race. He really helped me on the info with HO.
Oh, very nice.
There we
Well,
go.
Congratulations. Did you have a particular highlight of the race for you?
The whole thing.
Lovely.
Well, well,
Very nice.
as I said, well, thank you very much to the Popes for joining us. Real quickly, as I'm going to do every week now, next round, Monaco. Just what everyone's thoughts, real
Yes,
quick.
please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, nah.
Well, after tonight, after having 19 people on the grid, I tell you what, there were so many battles that happened there, and I think Mr. DRC Jared can tell us about some of the battles he got involved with tonight.
I'm
But,
glad he's not
thank
as
you.
to say that for now.
We won't talk about that, about what happened at the party. That's another thing for another day. Folks, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Owens, once again, for joining us. And next week, it's Monaco. What's going to happen? I have no idea. Goodbye.